And from that word, Osogbo Pele, Osogbo Rora, that's where they picked the name of Osogbo from. This is where they all settled before the spirit said they should vacate this place.
Has they ever happened, like maybe someone that disrespect this and something bad happened to them?
Yes, Sopono will strike the person.
Deep in Osogbo, in southern western Nigeria, lies a forest unlike any other. The Osun-Osogbo Sacred Grove is a protected cultural site and a place of worship that has existed for hundreds of years. For the Yoruba people, this forest is sacred. It is where tradition, nature, and spirituality comes together. Today, it is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So I came here today to understand what keeps this place alive and why it continues to matter in a modern world. To understand the true history, I had to hear from those who know it best.
So on behalf of National Commission for Museum and Monument, you are welcome to the grove. So briefly, I would like to explain the historical background of Osogbo land. There is a village called Ipoleomu, and this village they have a king called Laroye. They also have a great hunter called Olutimeyin, but they have a challenge of water in that village. So this now made the king to call the great hunter. He told him whenever he went out for hunting, if you discover a river flowing somewhere, let me know. So Olutimeyin went out for hunting as usual. He reached where the palace is now. He saw 2 elephants, the big one and small one. So he killed the big one and used rope to tie the small one down. So he now looked straight down here and discovered this place is cool somehow. So he moved down here. Getting to this place, he had the sound of river flowing. He now traced that sound of river. So he drink from that river and go back to where he killed elephant. But you know a big elephant, he can't carry it. But the small one, he take that one along to the village. When he gave back to the village, he told the king, I have discovered a river flowing somewhere. So they now came here together. When they get here, they now see it's not possible for them to be fetching water from this place to their village. So they now migrate from that village and settle here. And they started living fine. They built a palace for the king. But you know the people of the olden days, they used to farm. So in that process of farming, they cut a tree and the tree fell into the river. A strange voice now came out from the river saying, Osogbo Pele, Osogbo Rora, you have broken on my tie and die pot. Meaning there is a spirit in the river that is into tie and die. Then I asked, who are you speaking? He said, I'm Osun. I live in the river here. But the last tree you cut has broken on my tie and die pot. Then I asked her, what can we do? And I told them, I want you to vacate this place for me and go as far as where you can hear my voice. But I will be supporting you in anything you want to do here. So the goddess of the river make promise to them that she will be supporting them. They now make promise back to the goddess of the river that in as much you can be supporting us, we too will be making sacrifice to you. And anytime you want to make the sacrifice, there will be a virgin girl from the royal family. She will be the one to bring the sacrifice. And that's what come about Osun-Osogbo festival. So till date, they are still making the sacrifice to the goddess of the river. And from that word, Osogbo Pele, Osogbo Rora, that's where they picked the name of Osogbo from. So till date, they are calling this place Osogbo.
That means it has to be a virgin girl from the royal family.
Yes.
That must carry that ritual.
Yes.
What though if the person is not virgin? And
the oracle will tell.
The oracle will tell.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. So that's from Osogbo Pele, Osogbo Rora. That's where the word
Osogbo came out from.
Wow, that's good. Like since how long have they been practicing this tradition now?
Over 600 years ago.
600 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So after hearing the story, I wanted to see it for myself to experience what still draw people years, century after century.
You will see a virgin girl with a sacrifice on her head. She will be coming all the way from the palace. And this is where she will pass. There's a road there that leads to the main shrine. While the rest of the people will follow this path.
Wow. Why must she ask?
There are some sacrifices they have to make along the road before they get to the main shrine.
Okay, so no one must follow her. She has to go except the priest.
So this forest contains 75 hectares of land.
75
hectares of land. So no bush burning, no cutting of trees, no farming, no fishing, and no hunting. In Osogbo here, we have some masquerade, and this is one of the masquerade. Okay. We call this masquerade Komololu. And these are normally dressed on his outing.
Wow.
While we have some traditional drums, and this is one of the traditional drums. We call this one Omele Bata. Why we call this one Iya Ilu Bata. And here is another masquerade. We call this masquerade Opeleba. We also call him a king masquerade. The reason we call him a king masquerade is on his outing, he will dance with the king. After the dance, he will now chase the king. And when he did not meet the king, he will throw this thing on the king. But the king will dodge it. After dodging it, the king will now do like this, oh, babe, you don't catch me. And this one will do like this, I'll catch you next year. Meaning the king will spend another year.
Wow. A lot of history is there, man.
And here is a female masquerade.
Okay.
Her name is Olajomi. He used to come out at the marketplace. And anytime she wants to come out, they'll be singing for her. Olajomi gba ki o to wo, oyin momo, gba ki o to wo, oyin momo. And when she come out, she will open that stomach.
Okay.
And this is what you find inside the stomach. So the people at the marketplace, they will start praying, give me child, give me money, give me peace. And after the prayer, she will now close back the stomach. I came here all the way from Austria. Okay. Her name is Suzawenja. So this one represents her, and these are the indigents that work with her. Okay. All the structure you have seen nowadays is the one that made them with the help of the indigents. They will just explain this how this thing is, and she will make them. Yes. Okay. She came with this dog. She used to send this dog an error. So we just write a note on a basket for the dog. So she later changed her name to Yoruba name, Ewefunke Adoni Olosha. She died at the age of 94, and she was buried in this forest, which we don't disclose to anyone. Okay. Call this place Osun-Osogbo. Maybe someone need a child. They used to come here and ask for a child. If they believe in it, they will have it. And that's why you see many children surrounding these statues. Wow. Wow. If you believe in it, yeah, welcome. So on the festival day, when the Virgin Girl enter from that entrance with the devotees, this is where they will now come out from. Okay. They will now join the crowd to the main shrine. Okay. The first palace in Osogbo, over 600 years ago. This is where they all settled before the spirit said they should vacate this place and go as far as where they can hear her voice, that she will be supporting them in anything they want to do here. That's why they used to call them Oroki Omo Asala. People do run to them for help. Okay. So
what's the name of that first king again?
The first king is Laro Yegbadewolu. Okay. Yes. And this one, we call this one God of small paws. Small paws.
What does it mean?
Sopono.
Okay. Yeah. Has they ever happened, like maybe someone that disrespect this and something bad happened to them?
Yes, Sopono will strike the person. The person will have small paws all over her body. Wow. For example, if someone comes to Osun, please give me child. If you give me child, I will do this, I will do that. And Osun fulfill his own part of promise. And the person failed to fulfill his own part of promise. Okay. The Osun will now send this Sopono. So such person will have small paws. Wow. 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 Okay. And a strange voice came out from the river saying, Osogbo Pele, Osogbo Rora, you have broken all my tie and die pots. That's why to date, there's no way they will mention Osogbo without mentioning tie and die. So wow. This is where the king will sit, and if the governor is available, he will sit beside him before the arrival of the Virgin Girl.
Okay. What does the governor have to do in this situation?
The governor
is just here to celebrate.
Yes, it's just here to celebrate. The Ifa priest and the king, they are the one that will pray to the festival, to the sacrifice before they carry it to the goddess. Okay. So we call this bridge suspended bridge. Okay. And before they construct this bridge, there's a family called Agbole Olodo. They are the one that used to carry people across this river then. So when the king now sees the problem is much, he now told them to contribute money, which they did and give to our colonial master.
Standing on this bridge now, I realized this journey wasn't about seeing a sacred grove. It was about understanding why it still matters. From the story of how this place began, to the meaning behind each sculpture, to the sacred river that still flows today. Everything here is intentional, nothing happened by accident. If stories like this matter to you, then subscribe to Emmanuel Documentaries and walk this journey with me. Peace out.